What does it really mean when a legend says, "This is my last major solo concert"? Is it retirement? Is it goodbye? Or is it something deeper, something more human? Because when someone like Regine Velasquez says those words, it's not just about music anymore. It's about time, it's about identity, and it's about knowing when to let go without disappearing. A lot of people hear last concert and immediately panic. She's retiring. She's done. This is the end. But that's not what's happening here. The phrase last major solo concert is actually very precise. Major means massive production, big venues, high pressure, full control, the kind of show that demands everything, physically, emotionally, vocally. And solo means she carries it all. No safety net, no shared spotlight, just her. So when she says last, she's not ending her career. She's stepping away from the most demanding version of it. Let's get real for a second. A concert at that level isn't just singing, it's endurance. Science actually backs this up. Studies in performance physiology show that professional singers experience physical strain similar to athletes. Your diaphragm, vocal cords, lungs, posture, everything is working under pressure. Add aging to the equation and things change. The vocal folds lose elasticity. Breath control requires more effort. Recovery takes longer. Even if the talent is still there, and in Regine's case it absolutely is, the body starts negotiating. Not failing, just renegotiating. Now here's where it gets interesting. Psychology has a term for moments like this: temporal landmarks. These are moments where we mark a transition in our lives, a final performance, a last chapter, a turning point. Research shows that humans don't just experience life, we structure it into meaningful segments. Why? Because it gives us control. Saying "this is my last major solo concert" is not about loss, it's about authorship. It's saying, I choose where this chapter ends. And that matters, because without that choice, endings feel like something that happens to you. But with it, they become something you define. Here's the part people don't talk about enough. When someone has been doing something for decades, it's not just a job, it's identity. Regine Velasquez isn't just someone who sings concerts, she is the concert. So stepping away from major solo shows is not just a career move, it's an identity shift. And psychology tells us that identity transitions are one of the most emotionally complex experiences a person can go through. Because you start asking questions like, who am I without this? What do I become next? What do I keep? And what do I release? But here's the powerful part. Healthy transitions don't erase identity, they evolve it. This isn't unique. Across music, sports, even science, top performers often step back before they're forced to. Why? Because of something called peak end theory. It's a psychological concept that explains how people remember experiences. We don't remember everything equally. We remember the peak and the ending. So if you're a legend, you don't want your story to fade out quietly. You want to end on your terms, at your peak, with intention. That's not quitting, that's strategy. Let's strip everything down. Beyond the science, beyond the psychology, this is about something simple: knowing when enough is enough, not because you can't continue, but because you don't need to prove anything anymore. That's a different kind of power, and honestly, a rare one. Because most people hold on too long, out of fear, out of identity, out of not knowing what comes next. But choosing to step back while you're still strong, that's clarity. So when you hear last major solo concert, don't hear an ending. Hear a decision, a boundary, a quiet kind of confidence that says, I've done enough, I've given enough, and I know exactly how I want to be remembered. And maybe the real question isn't about her. Maybe it's this: when your time comes, will you know when to take your final bow?
All right, everybody. You guys, you know this song, right? Hi, sir. Hi, sir. changing hues, a change of season.